Hey everyone. Hey. I am Lulu, Queen of Hustles. Yes, I am. And on this channel, I'll talk about a little bit of everything. We talk about side gigs, we talk about hustles, we talk about world news, we talk about relationships, we talk about spiritual things, we just talk about all kinds of stuff. And first and foremost, I want to ask you that you subscribe, like, share, and comment. Now, today, this video almost didn't take place. It didn't. I had so much you know what? I ain't gonna even lie to you. About an hour ago, I was just like, I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, because I hadn't did my video for today, and I was like, I'm not feeling it. But you know what? I came with a theme this morning when I was driving to work, to go get my kids, because y'all know I drive school buses too. And it's called Testimony Friday. Let's talk about it. The enemy, he tried it. Oh, he tried it. Yesterday, he messed my account up. Ooh, he messed my account up. And today, he messed my account up again with his old ugly self. But you know what? I almost didn't feel like doing this. But then I said to myself, this God's honest truth. I said, God been good to me. He has been so good to me. He has brought me through many things, through many struggles. And this video is called, first of all, this is Testimony Friday. And this video, for what I've been through, I'm talking to my sisters and my brothers that are dealing with narcissistic individuals, which I just really think it's just, I think it's a work of the enemy. That's really what I think that is. It's just the enemy in disguise. Just letting you know that the devil is real. And today I wrote some stuff down. I got some tips for my brothers and sisters that are still dealing with that person. Not to say men can't go through it, but it seems that women go through it at more of an alarming rate than men. And so I just have to talk with what I know. But, you just apply this in your own life, but specifically where I can identify, I'm talking to women. We're going to talk about real quick. Like I said, this is Testimony Friday, and I'm going to give you some tips, some things that I used. I was with a person that, now I'm a long way from a pump, long way. And I wasn't with someone that was physically abusive. I was with somebody that was emotionally abusive, but it made me get physical. You know what I mean? I had a thin line. I was, Lord Jesus, we give God the glory, because it was a thin line between me and an orange suit. I came very close, almost too close, almost in the back seat of the police car. Well, we just give God the glory that everything worked out. So I'm not telling you what I've heard. I'm telling you what I have lived. And the thing about it, sometimes you don't want to. This is Testimony Friday, because the devil had me so frustrated with my account. He messed my account up yesterday, and then like 2 hours ago, my account is messed up again. And it's with my alarm company, and so they're trying to get some refunds and some credits, but they said, it's gonna take, how it normally takes 7 to 10, maybe 7 to 14 days, but you've already messed my account up. My account was messed up yesterday, and it's messed up again today. But you know what? I said, I'm gonna make a lie out of the devil. I'm gonna make a lie of the devil, because I know God been good to me, and he gonna work that out. But the thing is, you be going through these things, but you don't want to recognize these things. And I'm gonna just tell you my own personal experience, and we're gonna talk about this again. Some of the signs, I was just kind of keeping everything inside and really just trying to ignore what I could see, but everything in me was hurting. And I did touch on it yesterday, how I started going to my chiropractor more than I should have, but also my dentist and my practitioner, my regular doctor. My dentist had told, because my teeth had started hurting, my mouth started hurting, and I went to 2 different dentists, and they both said my teeth were stressed in the back. I got pretty good teeth for the most part, decent looking teeth, but my teeth were very stressed in the back. And I said, what? And they said, you are grinding your teeth. And I said, grinding my teeth. And they said, yeah, they said, at night, they said, that's why when you get up, your jaws are hurting. And the first dentist I went to, this was in 2022. And she come trying to give me some $1,500, $2,500. I think it was $3,000. It was something crazy. And I was like, no. So I said, we're going to figure something out. Some stuff she was saying she wanted to do. I think she wanted to give me a crown, a bridge and all this old kind of stuff. Then I go to another dentist. But you know what? And he is a bud. When I tell you he is a very good dentist for his skill, but he has no bedside manner. He might be cussing and everything else while he in there, you in his office. So I don't go to him no more because he was just a little too rough for me. You know, when you in there talking about this big, this, I was like, whoa. And he is a very skilled dentist. And he's had in practice that was a family passed down to him. I think they've been in business like 40 years, but he's a booger. I just couldn't take that, but he was an excellent dentist. But he was the one, surprisingly, when he had finished, I think I had to get a crown or something. And then he said, your teeth, he said, it looked like you are gnawing your teeth when you sleep at night. And I said, really? And so he told me, he said, I could give you a really expensive mouth guard, but he told me to go get one of those mouth guards that football players use. And he said, just put it in hot water to shape. He said, it's way cheaper than me writing you a prescription for one. He said that there's going to be way cheaper than that. And it was, I think it was maybe about like $8 or $9. Anyway, but he told me, even with his old nasty, crude self, he said, your teeth are stressed. And I said, yes, sir. That's the second time I've been told that. He said, what you going through? And I looked at him. He said, you can do all things through Christ which strengthen you. I'm sitting in this dentist chair. I said, what? And then he texted to me. And he said, some of that you're going to have to let go. And the thing is, I'm like trying to hold it, trying not to believe that, I'm going through this up and down of all this emotional roller coaster with this person. And doctor after doctor, my hands started hurting. I started having, I had been having these stomach, and my daughter can attest to this. I used to have these real bad stomach cramps. It'd be just like, it was not like a bad stomach ache, but like a sour stomach. And I don't know, somebody calling me. And it would be like a sour stomach. And that booger would just be fighting all in the middle of the night. It just be fighting me. And when my stomach hurt like that, it would hurt for like a week, if not longer. And so eventually I had to, go to a doctor about it. Somebody is calling me. There they go. And said the same thing. She said, ma'am, she said, you stressing. I said, stressing? Because I'm thinking, because you smiling on the outside, you thinking like, but what it is like, well, they don't see what I'm going through. But my body was reacting. And I want to say, I got my hair. Y'all can see my little baby hairs right there. I'm proud of these little hairs because I'm talking to some people today, specifically women. I'm an African-American woman, but women of all colors, but Lord, especially African-American women. When you see these hairs, you see all these hairs right here? I didn't have hair. All this hair was gone. That's why I got my big old forehead out, and I don't care because once upon a time I didn't have no hair. That was from stress. My hair just started falling out. And I put a little rinse, I put a little hint on my hair, but my hair was graying by the second. It was like every time I turned around, it was a new gray hair. Well, my hair ain't graying like it was no more. Ain't that so? I'm going to let that marinate. My hair is just not graying like it used to gray. And my hair hit thin. Now, we're not going to go into that because I did make my own little concoction, my own little oils. You can see I got a little hair up there. I made my own little oils. Now, I might end up selling them because I did write a recipe one time. Lord, they gonna show up talk about it. They already talk about it, but they just gonna add that to the list. But we not gonna talk about that today. But I did make up my own oil. Went online and just started putting some stuff together about 3 months ago, and I made my own oils. I ain't got long because y'all know I got to go get my kids. But I almost wasn't going to give this, but like I said, this is called Testimony Friday. And this is what we're doing because I have a testimony. Like I said, you can see now, your girl got edges. They might be a little thin, but I got some edges, okay? Once upon a time, I didn't have hair from dealing with that razoo, dealing with him over and over and over. Once upon a time, this is God's honest truth. I had to sleep. Let me see if I got it. Oh, ain't no shame in it. With this, yeah, I got my work bag. Now I wear it just to help with with the driving, because it helps with the carpal tunnel and everything. But this is God's honest truth. Ain't no lie. Ain't no lie. I used to sleep. I have rings on. I have rings on. And I don't wear nails. I used to wear nails, but they just started making my real nails were just lifting so bad. So bad. But now I drive with this. I drive with these. And they really help because it takes stress, especially if you have like carpal tunnel from just turning those wheels and like charter buses and all the buses. But these really help my wrists dramatically. It takes stress off. But what I'm trying to show you, I hadn't even planned on this. But God, you know, he does what he wants to do with this little channel. So you see this? This is the God's son is true. I used to sleep with these because my hands hurt so bad at night. And when I went to the doctor, I was just like, everything is just hurting me. And she said it's stress. And I used to sleep, if you can imagine this, I had to put these on at night because what I started doing, I was just really curling up my wrist because I was really frustrated. But I would just be clenching my hands like this when I was sleeping. So I wear these. Now, these are wonderful. I drive with these. I put my little gloves so I don't get my little calluses and stuff. But these are wonderful. It takes so much stress off of my arms when I'm driving the school bus. But I had to sleep with these too. You see these? And these ain't no cheap gloves. These gloves cost about like $40. Each one of them is like almost $18, $19. You can get them at Walmart. They are wonderful for people that have carpal tunnel issues and stuff like that. But it was hurting. It was stressing. And I could see when my wrist was swollen. I wasn't even driving then. I wasn't driving. And so imagine me sleeping with this. And then I had the mouthpiece, the guard. And my ex, he used to laugh. He's like, oh, we got to put all that on. And I said, you know why I got to put it on? Guess why I got to put it on? Oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hear it because you're stressing me so much and it's just coming out. And that's what it was. So I had just to picture that. That's what I slept with. And of course, then you got your bonnet on and all that. But I got a mouthpiece in my mouth because I was grinding my teeth so much. The other dentist, she said, if you keep on, you're going to have to spend $5,000 to $10,000 to fix all your teeth in the back. I was grinding them. And it was from stress. My stomach just being a knot. I couldn't hold nothing for it'd be like a week. My stomach just be hurting. It just like I just had a sour stomach that would just not leave. My head would hurt every now and then, but most of it was my teeth was clenching. My back, because a lot of times with stress, it'll get in my neck. It'll be right here, and then it'll be in the lower. And every time I went to my doctor, they said, ma'am, you stressing. And that's when I went to another new chiropractor here in Houston. And didn't want to say it, but anyway, I said it. And she told me that she could tell I had stress. Another chiropractor. But I'm just saying all that to say this. Sometimes you think you be hiding it, but your body is reacting. It's an internal thing, and it will age you. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to think sometimes this mess gonna mess around and give me cancer. I ain't claiming cancer, but that came to me many a day. Because stress will pretty much kill you. It'll take you right on out. It'll take you right on out. And I could see the funny thing about it, when I would really have one of my moments and I'd be hurting and be aching, and they just be full of life. I'm stressed. I'm laying down and I'm doctored on myself and I don't want to even get out the bed. And they fully dressed and they feeling real good that day. Ain't that funny? Because you know that's how the enemy comes. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what he does. You know, I'm talking to somebody today. I'm talking to somebody. And I'm going to give you 5 signs. I looked it up. 5 signs you are with someone that is a narcissist. Now, I'm not saying women can't be, because I know some women that are narcissists. They don't know they are, but if they start researching, they'll figure that out about themselves. But anyhow, but it seems to be very, very common in men. But you do have women, because you can have your mother, your grandmother, your aunt. I mean, it's not like it discriminates. It doesn't. But you hear a lot of it with men. I'm not saying all men. We ain't gonna go all the way across the board, because a lot of men are not like that, but it's a lot of men that are. Okay. 5 signs that you are with a narcissist. They don't show no real emotion. I can honestly say I was with that person 4.5 years, never seen them cry. Never seen. Even the Bible says you're supposed to purge your body. And these things I'm saying, I would tell them. If he saw these videos, he gonna say, yes, you used to tell me that. I said, something wrong with a person don't never cry. Never seen him. All he would do, he would pinch his eyes. And that was like, if I could see like he was upset about something. But I mean, when I tell you, just like he had ice water in his veins, baby. But no, he never showed no real emotion. None. I mean, the emotion he showed was more anger. But far as the empathy, that real compassion, no, I did not see that. I didn't see it. The real remorse, that's how you know when you're dealing with people. And then they don't show real empathy. They don't show real emotion. They don't know how to show it. And a lot of times it comes from somewhere. Start digging, you'll find out. No accountability. They not accountable for nothing. They don't even know what the hell you're talking about. And matter of fact, they'll get up the next day and ask you why you still mad. I mean, it could be, we're not going to get into the details, but it could be pretty bad. And they be like, oh, that's old. Why you still talking about that? What? Okay, then let's keep it moving. And then the gaslighting, where they like to flip it on you. Always act like it's you. That sad, cheap reverse psychology. Remember, I got an associate's degree in psychology. I just studied it, so I know when I see it for the most part. And I would tell them, okay, I see you. You're gaslighting. They be like, what? I said, you gaslight me. You're trying to use cheap psychology on me. And then, so we got no real emotion, no accountability, gaslighting, and jealous of everybody. For the most part, they're extremely, extremely jealous. And they like to isolate you. You don't know that they're doing that. And you don't even recognize it at first. And then when you start looking back, because they always got something to say. Every time, like when you make new friends, they always got something to say. New friends on your job, y'all might be, hanging out, maybe trying to have lunch or something. They always got something to say. And God forbid, don't have a male supervisor. Lord, we're not going to talk about them stories. Maybe I got stories like that for that. Lord Jesus. But a lot of that, what I found for myself is the jealousy, but always accusing you of cheating. And when people do that all the time, what they say, and I used to tell them all the time, only a hit dog board. A hit dog, I mean, you can write my schedule, because I'm very predictable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that, you can find me. If you go to look for me, you're going to find me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hard to find. And I kind of keep somewhat of the routine, when I'm with someone. So I don't get lost. But when people start accusing you, only a hit dog board, okay. And that's what I used to say all the time. And this is a funny thing, because I noticed it several times. And I was like, I know you lying. But you'll find where they're thinking they're really the best thing that ever happened to you. Real, that grand type of personality, like they are. I'm turning my laptop off because y'all know I'm gonna have to leave here soon. Like they are just really the best thing since apple pie. And that you ought to be so grateful that they came into your life. I'm talking real stuff. I'm not pretending at all. This is real stuff. And then that excessive lying and cheating. I ain't gonna say that. Things do happen to people. But when you find somebody that's always lying, always cheating, and then try to turn it around and make it out like you, a lot of times they have some characteristics of being a narcissist. Especially when you call them on their lies and what. And I'm talking about, you got women like that too. When they do that, they don't know what you're talking about. Well, you just lying. You just lying. And they, more than likely, they ain't gonna never take accountability. Never. And they will say some of the meanest, rudest things and get up the next day and act like nothing never happened. You're dealing with a narcissist and you don't even know it. Might want to start looking at that. And you can, like I've said before, it don't matter if you've been with them 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. More than likely, they ain't gonna never change. You know who have to change? You're gonna have to change. That's the only way you're gonna really be able to just hang in there. You're gonna have to go where they at. You just gonna have to settle. Because more than likely they ain't gonna change. I'm just telling you, I ain't trying to make you feel better, make you feel bad, but I'm just telling you what it is. But the thing is to start, if you are tired and you are tired of living like that, you want something different, you're gonna have to plan your escape. You're gonna have to plan a way out. If you don't have the money, you don't have the job or whatever, you're going to have to go get you some more skills or get you another part-time. But what I can say is be quiet about it. And I'm going to have to go here real soon. But be quiet. Just start planning. Start paying some bills off. Start doing some different things. Start stashing a couple of coins. And just be quiet. And keep all them crazy messages, all that when they ranting and raving and going off. And even if you got voicemails or recordings or whatever, start listening to them. Listen to them over and over and over. I'm going to have to go here soon. Listen to them over and over and over. And the more you listen to it over and over and over, you're going to know you're going to need to leave. But I can say this is Testimony Friday because the other side of the rainbow, that hell rainbow, it's a beautiful feeling. Is it easy? It's not always easy. But I have peace. And peace is valuable. It's priceless. And that's all I can say about it. And girl got a little few edges up there, baby, because, baby, we was a clean little bottom there, thin or whatever, but I don't care because I got them. Once upon a time, I didn't have them, and it was from the stress. Stress will kill you. So anyway, instead of always trying to save somebody, do like they do on the airplane. What do they tell you? If you got small children and they tell you if the plane go down, they say what? Save yourself so you can save others. Okay? So that's all I got to say. This is Testimony Friday. I appreciate you. I am Lulu, Queen of Hustles. I ask that you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hello!